What's going on, everybody? It is Drew here from S Squared Design Works. Welcome back to the channel. Today is another of my How to Run a Cabinet Shop or the Business of a Cabinet Shop series. Today I'm going to talk about the kind of three other things from the previous video. If you haven't seen that, click the little card up there. That will take you to my Business of Cabinet Shops Part 1. Today I want to kind of talk about being able to say no, managing customer expectations, and the whole Pinterest effect on this whole world of cabinet making, furniture making, things like that. So first and foremost, know your skill level. Know what projects you want to be doing, know what direction you want to take your business, and know what you want it to look like going forwards. And that means you need to be able to say no to people. This is a big thing that I've noticed both running a kind of a full line cabinet shop for a while with a business partner and doing it on my own. There are just certain things that I just don't want to do, or that aren't, A, I'm not going to be successful with, B, I'm not interested in overall, or they're just really beyond my capabilities as a small shop, one-man operation type deal. You need to be able to tell people no. I basically be able to say, hey, I like your project, I like the idea. Unfortunately, this isn't something that I am capable of taking on right now. If you know somebody else kind of out there in the community that you have a good relationship with, you might want to recommend Joe Schmo over here that can potentially serve that customer's needs better. We're all kind of in this world together. We're all fighting really junky imports and fast furniture places like IKEA and Home Goods and that sort of thing, along with the big box stores. So you don't want to make enemies in your community of the fellow people that do what you do as well. Granted, I'm in a really small market. There aren't a whole lot of people willing to make custom cabinets to fit places. Most of the guys that are doing this are using the same kind of fast furniture knockdown stuff imported from overseas. The second part of this is being able to manage your customers' expectations. This also falls into the third part, which I call the Pinterest effect. Being able to manage your customers' expectations, a lot of times they're going to come to you with a half-baked idea. They're not going to come with a full vision, full design, anything like that. It's your job to take basically 50% of the information that they're giving you of what they want and be able to turn that into a finished product, the entire thing. And being able to fully communicate with them through the process of, this is what this is going to look like, this is how this is going to function, and be able to kind of walk them through some of your design process and some of the process of making some of this stuff, so that when it's installed, they're happy with it. Because the biggest way you make money in this industry is by referrals and people recommending you to their friends, colleagues, whatever it may be. And to be able to get those good reviews when you kind of walk in, you want to make sure your customer is fully involved with the end product, that they are blown away with what you do. That whole under promise, over deliver aspect. You need to make sure that you are managing their expectations of what the project is. Make sure they align with what your skills are, what you are building for them. Unfortunately, there's a couple of TV shows out there that show it being really glamorous about how to do this stuff, and the reality is, we all know this is a very hard business. It is a very hard skill set to be able to acquire over the years, and it's not wham bam, it's done in 2 hours kind of projects. The kind of big reveals take an awful lot of work to make sure everything is in the house functioning correctly. All of your door gaps are the same, all of your hinges are lined up, all of your drawer slides open and closed. All of those little things, they never show you on any of those TV shows. You need to make sure are done well, so when the customer actually puts their hands on your finished product, it far exceeds their expectations, and that you didn't overpromise what you were capable of building. Well, the third part of this is the Pinterest effect. Like, I kind of used the one, but you can substitute HGTV, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, all of that stuff. People have an unreal expectation of what it takes to do this and an unreal expectation of what it costs to do a lot of this stuff. As you see all these TV shows, they talk about, oh, we put a new kitchen in for some $1,000. I'm looking at it going, who's their supplier and how do I get hooked up with them? Because I can't get the stuff that inexpensively and I have wholesale accounts. Where are they getting their numbers from? And it's good for TV. That's probably not what they're actually paying for this stuff, if they are paying for it, versus getting it sponsored and all that other jazz. But I've noticed in a lot of this stuff, these people think that this stuff is a lot less expensive than it actually is. Your time is valuable. My time is valuable. Lumber prices are going up. The stuff is not inexpensive. Yes, we can do things. There are ways to help a customer save money and stay within their budget. But an awful lot of this has to come down to making sure that people know actually how much this stuff costs. You're not out there, at least I hope you're not out there trying to pull the wool over people's eyes and sell an inferior product for a higher price point. The reason we're doing this is because we've been dissatisfied with a lot of the offerings that are out there, and we want to do something different. I like making handmade furniture and cabinets because I can't stand the big box store stuff or the knockdown stuff from overseas. It's terrible to go together. It doesn't fit well. So I want to make sure that people know, hey, this may be $100 over here and I'm charging $300, but this is why I'm charging $300. This is what you're getting with my product over this other option. So you need to make sure you kind of get that Pinterest effect kind of in check so that people actually know what some of this stuff looks like. And a lot of the bold colors that look great in photographs or on TV with staged lighting and all sorts of stuff look terrible in actual kitchens. You need to help bring those people down and kind of get them off some of these ledges and go, okay, this is why you don't want to paint your cabinets lime green or whatever the trending color is right now. Not necessarily saying that some of that stuff is bad. I've been in some kitchens and I've done some pretty intense color combinations and done some unique things. But overall, the stuff on TV, on social media, does not always translate to the home style person's personal taste or just the space in general. Sometimes the room is just too dark for a loud color. So being able to manage that Pinterest, kind of check Pinterest in, though it is a great resource, making sure that you stay on top of that. So those are my kind of 3 things from this one. Saying no, managing your customers' expectations, and then managing the Pinterest social media effect on your projects. I'm going to be posting another one of these in July. If you have any comments or anything you want me to kind of go over as far as the business of a cabinet shop, leave me a comment. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. If you're interested in more of this kind of stuff, I've got a couple other videos at the end of this kind of queued up in a playlist, so my process and how I do things. So thanks for watching, and if you're interested, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot.